Sorry. Hi, you guys. Okay, so as I said, I have a sore throat, but I am trying to get some cards done. So I went through my stamp sets here, and I wanted to use this adorable little roll from this Hero Art stamp set. And I figured that the sentiment from here, "You Are My Heart," would be absolutely adorable with it. So let's see what kind of cards I make with this. Okay. The first thing that I did was I wanted to have my first card be like an all over pattern. Just repeat stamping. Pretty simple for a first card using the stamp set. So I took this adorable little croissant or roll from the set, and I stamped it all over a piece of Sahara sand. I was looking at using one of these 3 colors because I wanted to use something very neutral, but I did want to use something that did stand out. So I used soft suede. I was really happy with that. Then the next thing I did was, I'm like, okay, I'll probably post it on a piece of black cardstock, either black or brown. So that's how that's gonna look. And then I was like, okay, again, keeping with a very simple layout for my first card, I decided to bust out my new Celebration Stampin' Up! Dies, which I've yet to use. And here, when I first get dies, I run test strips. So I run all of my dies through, so I have the test pieces so I can see what these look like on different cards. And this was one of the pieces I decided to use. And I'm actually going to take this out because I need to cut that piece. This size here I think is pretty perfect for this card. Yeah, it covers up some of the hard work I did, but that's okay because, again, this was a simple card. And for future cards, I'll know to not waste my ink and do the whole background. So I'm going to take this die. It is just so darn cute. You guys, these dies are so cute. And I've been waiting to use them. So I'm going to use this. The background was made using my scan and cut, but of course you can take this and outline it with a pencil and then cut it and have a little background. So we're going to use that. So my card's going to look like this. I might add a pop of color. Right now, I don't know. So this is what we're working with right now. You can see where I did my test coloring, stamping color on this piece of cardstock. And I stamped my sentiment from last year's Frosted Foliage stamp set. It says, "You Are My Heart." This is just a test again. And I'm like, okay, this will look swell here. I'll figure out how to do that exactly later. But now I'm moving on to embellishments. So I wanted to have the rolls actually pop so you know that they're rolls and not little footballs, because on here, let me zoom in a little bit, because on here it kind of looks like they're little footballs, right? But they do look like rolls. But you know, you never know what some people think. So just to show that these are actually rolls, I'm going to color some. And here you can see I was playing around with Copic coloring this roll so I can figure out what I wanted to do for the colors. And I bust out all of my Copic browns, well, not all of them, but most of them. And I was just trying to figure out what I'm going to use here with these little swatches I did. I settled on 3 colors, and now I'm about to do these 4 rolls, put them on the card, and figure out my lasting touches, and I'll be done. And I say that like it's going to take me 10 minutes. It is not going to take 10 minutes. Okay. All right. So I used some of my Copics to color up some of these adorable croissants. I just ran them through my scan and cut, the few that I liked. So I decided on these. How cute. Well, again, this is like my attempts at coloring. Alrighty, so I'm happy with those. Move this all to the side. And now, oops. Just need to figure out the details for this card. So what I wanted to do was put some of the croissants just here. Because, you know, how adorable to tell someone, oh, you are my heart, because they make baked goods or something, and, you know, you are absolutely in love with that and super appreciate it. Oh, that's okay. That's as cute as I thought it was going to be. But, you know, still wasn't sure. So I think I am going to leave this card a little simple. This croissant here is going to go on the inside. I wanted to do like a little pop of color here, but I kind of like the 3 neutral tones. We'll see. I'm gonna grab some of my pre-done cardstock. I don't think I like any of these colors. And see if any of these float my boat. And these are colors from, some of these colors are from when I used to buy Basil cardstock. And now I have like all of the Stampin' Up! Cardstock colors because I love how the inks coordinate with the cardstock. That's one of the huge selling points of Stampin' Up! So I do like that. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, like fall, autumn, Thanksgiving. You know, I'm thankful. So like I feel like I want a pop of color, but at the same time, I think this card might be fine without that pop, just because I don't think I'm gonna incorporate it anywhere else. Well, I'm gonna ponder this over and I'll be back. So after some hemming and hawing, and I'm like, okay, I just need to be decisive. I decided to use one of my stitch dies, and this is by Lawn Fawn. So I just took out one of those, and as you saw, I already have pre-cut cardstock. So although the measurements are a bit smaller than what I normally use for my cards, I like them to just be a little bit tighter. I think this will be fine here. We'll just roll with it. And now I'm going to layer these 2 pieces. I don't know, I just really like, my cards always have a lot of layers. I just like layering. So now I'm just gonna layer these 2, cut this one down, cut this down, and then put this on and see how it all comes together. And it looks pretty fall-y, you know, so I like it. I figured out what I wanted to do. Took a little bit of time, but I got it together. This piece might look a little weird, but I've noticed that I tend to layer quite a bit on the cards I make. And due to that, especially if I'm going to mail something, oh my goodness, like the cost of postage is kind of insane. So in an effort to reduce costs and also save myself some paper, I've started to cut out the middles of some of my cardstock. So I'm just cleaning off my fingers because I was doing some ink blending with my, you know, tailored expression brush and my Stampin' Up! Ink, and then I had some brown on my fingertips, and I don't want to assemble my card with messy fingers. Oh, come on. I did buy a refill for this, but it shouldn't be time to refill this yet. I don't know why it's so hard to... and I literally just took this off, so it shouldn't be clogged. Okay, So this card was made like spur of the moment, and I am quite happy with it. I just wanted to do something fun and food related because I've been tracking my macros like hardcore as of late, and I'm going to start lifting again soon, which is funny because I was actually going to start right before I got sick. That's just the way things go. It's like, oh, you want to be healthy? Okay, well, deal with this. Okay, that looks decent. And I just love this. I've never made anything like this before. It was just so much fun and fun to be, you know, just outside of my box, outside of my comfort zone. I didn't want to overthink, so I automatically just started stamping, doing repeat stamping with a croissant. And then I was like, okay, then I'm going to color a few for accent pieces, you know, so just making my own pieces to go on my card. So much fun. Okay, so this part here is going to be a bit tricky because I need to place this down and then I need to place this on top of it. Oh, you know what? I'll just use some tape. Okay. Oh, why am I using tape? Oh. Like if I do decide to give this away, I don't need the edges or anything sticking up. I have to be really careful with this frame. It's my first time doing something like this. But I know I need it to, just because my cards have been so thick. Plus, I don't want my cards to topple over. Now, I did cut this piece really closely. I just wanted it just a smidge to show some of the bordered stitch line. And then go into like my matting. Okay. I don't think I need, I feel like I want to stamp one more here, but I don't need to. So we're just going to turn this way. This would be like a really fun card to like give to my grandma or something. Okay, that looks good. Okay, looks good. And I did that. I was gonna add, do I want to add the ribbon? Yeah, now would be the time for me to alter this if I was gonna do that. You know what? I won't put any on this one. Like, I was thinking about ribbon for a second, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's okay. Now I can't unthink it. I wonder if I can lift this, can I? I don't want to ruin that. I think it looks okay without it. You guys know I'm gonna do it anyways. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's like once I have a thought, I'm just like, that's what I want to do. Ah, there we go. Perfect. This is real life crafting for you. All right, so now that I figured I want some ribbon, let me add that quickly. And I'm just gonna use black. I would use brown, but I don't know if I have any brown that I'll like, so I'm just gonna use this. I have like 50 pairs of scissors. Let's see, what am I gonna use? Made my last minute ribbon edition. Terrible. Really gotta work on that. You know, not doing it. Oops. Yeah, I just need you to swing and get in there. It's gonna make my card look all types of crazy. And so my ribbon's actually a little bent. Oh, there we go. And I don't want it bent because if the ribbon bends, it'll make this bumpy, and I don't want that. So that's there. Gonna lift this up. Now I'm gonna swing this under somehow. This is ridiculous. Cut a smaller piece of ribbon next time. This is what I get for not figuring out my ribbon beforehand. And it's so loose, I actually need to pull this taut. I am regretting this, like, big time. That piece of ribbon is too long. Almost got it. Almost had it. What's going on? No, get in there. Stay. Stay. Okay, that should be good. What do I need? Some glue. This is what I get, you guys. Oh, jeez. Spilling out. So on, it's spilling out. So that kind of sucks. Gonna have to deal with that. It's 1 a.m. I need to go to bed. I did take an hour nap, so just so you guys aren't like, oh my gosh, no. I did get a little bit of sleep as soon as I got home. I like laid down for an hour. So okay, that's good. Happy about that. As I knock everything down. But yeah, future reference. Ugh, at the ribbon ahead of time. Because it will be a mess. Like, this piece is about to be. Okay, so we're going to take this, shove that in there. Come on. Still a little bit, okay. Just barely making it with this one. I cut it maybe a little, just a tiny bit too short, just a little bit. But I'm hoping that's okay. I just really need this piece to be easier than the last one. Get in there. Whoops. Oh, shucks. I got it. Yes. Whew. I don't even think I need to use this, actually. And you know what? I am just in case. Ugh. This stuff is impossible. Well, I'm glad that one didn't take 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Just simple touches. Awesome. I like them. Yeah, I think the card needed the ribbon just to give it a little something extra. So now I'm going to place this in the middle. And this was actually my template, but I'm gonna actually use it because why not? Absolutely love this sentiment. It's so cute. last thing. Just gonna pop these up. Alright, I'll be right back after I tape these down. Done. That sounded terrible, but still crafting, so it's nice I still have energy enough to craft while I'm sick. So I am done with this card, and I actually officially did the inside, because when I have black cardstock, I have to put an insert in so I can put the sentiment on, and like always, I do something from the outside and put it on the inside. So I really like this card. I'm really happy I made it. I really had fun with this because it was just something I wanted to do. And maybe I'm the only one that notices this, but I'm sure other people do too. Because again, this was my test background, but I just decided to grab it and use it for this card. But I really like it, and I can't wait to make a few other versions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing my card. I might add on a couple sequins before I actually do my post, and I need to actually do like a real blog instead of just making only YouTube videos and then posting it in different groups and places. Well, about to clean up a little bit and go to bed because it's 1:30 and I have a 12-hour shift tomorrow. So I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. Thanks for tuning in. I had so much fun sharing, finally using some of these items with you. I bought this Frosted Foliage set off of eBay because I wasn't around when it was out. I got to use my brand new celebration label dies, and I got to use this really fun Hero Arts stamp set and made a super awesome card. So have a great day, you guys.